Hey, what is going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back playing a little bit more Satisfactory. This is probably the last episode in our early access, or sorry, the alpha weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have, and we'll have a look at the game through the rest of the development. I've had a lot of fun with it. I've learned quite a lot, so hopefully next time we play this out, there'll be less mistakes and less changes. Last episode, I went away saying I'm going to have a look at our factory and try and give it some kind of structure. But also, I've got to the point where I can now make this, the space elevator. So this, just to give you an idea, funnel resources to complete project assembly. Completing stages here allow you to unlock later tiers and milestones in the hub. So here we go. This is the, holy crap balls, this is the space elevator. It's, there's some inputs and outputs, is there? Okay. Guess we'll put it here then. Like so. Holy crap. Look at all that stuff flying out of my inventory. I mean, there's probably lots of questions as to how and why. Oh my goodness. Look at it. This is insane. Whoa. Holy shit. What's that thing? Taking a stop. Wow, holy crap. You done now? Okay. So, for the first phase, we need reinforced iron plates and rotors to send up there. Load, seal, send. That's pretty cool. We're not going to do that now, but what I am going to do is turn around and show you this. Now, it might not look like much right now, but this is our factory. But I'm going to start, before we look at that, I'm going to start over here and show you, I guess, where the donkey work is done. The power, some resources, the biofuel, all the rest of that stuff. We'll just do a quick tour, essentially, and we'll go from there. So here we have lots and lots of biofuel things. I'm sure there must be a better way to fuel this stuff. As you can see, some of them are quite low on fuel, and unfortunately what you have to do, this is my biofuel factory, is load these by hand, which I'm going to do just now, just so we can make sure during the episode we don't run out of power. Okay, lovely. Oh, I'm stuck. So bear with me, I'll just load these up. What I'd like to do long term is put these in some kind of factory of their own, or maybe a floor of our current new factory. Just to make sure we're... It's all of them? I think this might be all of them. I think we're good, okay. One thing I haven't looked at while I've been making this factory is any kind of productivity. I haven't really been focusing on that. So what we've got here is just here, because concrete was really important for the factory walls. We've just got a miner feeding concrete into a constructor, or limestone into constructor. That's turning it into concrete, and concrete is going into here. We've got this one here, which is storing wood. The wood is coming down here, being turned into biofuel or bio mass, and then turned into biofuel, and then into storage here. We've got our workbench. We've done lots and lots of the tiers. So as you can see, really, we've only got these tier 2 ones to go. And we'll have a look at them. There's our workbench still there. I'm going to come over this side a little bit. because I think this has got a bit tidier, which is what we needed. So our miners are feeding into storage, which actually I don't think is really storing that much up. Going into a splitter into 3 smelters, and then up through the walls of our factory into the factory. Same here. This is iron, exactly the same setup, and this one here is iron as well. Going into a splitter, then into these. I've had to curve around a rock a little bit over here, but that's kind of what's happening here. And then lastly, we've got our copper still coming down here and into 3. And over here, we've also got our limestone going into the factory, because obviously the concrete is miles away. So we've got 2 doing the same job, just at different ends of the factory. So this is what the outside looks like. It's a mess, but it does the job. As you can see, lots of power cables around here. But let's go into the factory now. It's a bit janky around here because there's rocks and I can't do anything about it. So I can't put any walls up here and cover this in, and I can't do anything with these or with this big hole. So maybe at some point I'll look at doing something different with this. But here we go. This is our factory. So let's take this line here. We've got our iron ingots coming in through one of the smelters down here. That's going into storage. None stored. Then eventually that's coming into our constructor, which is turning iron ingots into iron plates. And then over here, we'll go on our little walkway for now. Over here we've got storage and I can't get back up there, and storage. So essentially one is feeding into the other and then it's being filtered through. And this is repeated over and over again. Each one of these, see the yellow lights, that's where we're struggling with productivity. We're not 100%. Each one of these is happening. We get down to about here, and then we've got iron rods, exactly the same setup. And then we get here and we've got copper wire. And then lastly we get here and we've got our concrete. And this is our level 1 of the factory, doing all of the bog standard converting. This took me probably about 3 hours just to get this bit set up with the walls and with the gaps and all the rest of those things. But over here we've got some stairs. We've also got a bush. We've got some stairs that go up, so I'm going to head up here. And once we get upstairs, we've got this, which is a look-up tower. We'll go up that in a second. Over here, we've got a couple of slightly more advanced setups. So obviously, from our iron rod conveyor belt, we've got it coming up, looping round and coming back up here into this constructor. This constructor is turning these into screws, and the screws are heading into this here. This one doing exactly the same thing. It's coming up from the copper wire, turning into cable and into storage. And that is all we've got at this moment in time. That literally is everything we have. Now what we could think about doing is bringing up iron plates, and then I guess what we really want to do is maybe have another conveyor belt coming off here into an assembly when you've got your iron plates here as well. And what this is going to do is make reinforced iron plates. And then I'm probably planning on maybe looping back out and in, or we'll just keep expanding, I think. And maybe we'll turn back and go this way and could just keep going. We're going to struggle to... Hello, buddy. We're going to struggle to get our conveyor belts up high enough because of the amount of stuff we've got going on out here. But I really wanted to see if a multi-level factory could work, and I think the answer is possibly, but not very well. I still haven't gone over to this giant rock with all the poison round, and I don't think it's a wise idea to head there. But this is it. This is it. We've also got unlocked upgrades. So down here I could put a power shard in, which is what we get from one of those slugs, and that would increase clock speed, would overclock it essentially. So let's head up our little watchtower. Now, this is always the case with games like these. Heading up a ladder is fine. Heading down a ladder, not so fine. Here we go. So this is our little watchtower. And out there we can see the top of the old space elevator. And that is that. That's the space elevator. So this is kind of what I've been working on for the last 3-4 hours. Just trying to get to a point where it looks a little bit more respectable. Because it was really agitating me earlier when it was quite such a mess. So at least there's some structure to it. However, I don't think it's going to be particularly useful in the long run. And obviously we know we need to start putting rotors, and we need to start putting reinforced iron sheets possibly in there. I can't remember exactly what it was. But that's obviously the next part of our progression, is to start loading stuff into that hub and seeing what happens. So nice little shortcut we can take here. What was it we needed? We might see if we can do the first stage while we're here. Although I think, unfortunately, we're probably a little bit too far away building these. So reinforced iron plates and rotors. They both take a little bit more than what we've got, I think. No, if we're going to do it, it's going to be manual, and I don't really want to put you guys through that. But I think with this being the case, what do we need? Reinforced iron plates is... and that's what we're talking about, getting our assembly line up and running for that. And then our rotors over here is screws and iron rods. So we've got everything we need over there in that factory to be able to do it. It's just getting the next stages up and running, really. The other thing I've discovered a few times when I've been out and about is kind of wreckages of some of our equipment or someone else's equipment. And they've got something called quick wire is what you need to be able to unlock these sort of drop pods or storage boxes, essentially. But I can't find anything that looks like it's unlocked here, so I'm assuming it's going to be in one of these next alphas. I've got 12 rotors already. I can't remember how many I needed. I should have clicked on the milestone. What I'll do is I'll quickly make these, whether I do it in the factory or whether I do it in the crafting table. I'm not 100% sure just yet. It's going to be a pain in the backside either way. But we'll be back. Okay, so we're back. I've quickly knocked up the ingredients we needed for this. So I'm just going to... I think you have to feed it in via a conveyor belt. So I'm just going to quickly stick down some storage, I guess. Let's hope I've got the stuff for storage. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get that in there. And I'm kind of hopeful that we can just put that in there. And... where's my reinforced plates? Did I not make the... I've not got the reinforced plates. Oh, there they are. Fine, we have got the reinforced plates. So look, there's our rotors, there's our reinforced plates going in. Can we go in? No, it doesn't look like it. It's got stuck. Why's it got stuck? Have I got to feed them into... I think I've got to feed them into different things. Okay. That's fine, we can do this. We can do this. I mean, it's not pretty. Let's quickly just grab these out of here. I can't pick up the reinforced steel plates that are there. God damn it. Okay, fine. You win. You win. Okay. And then we should be able to put our rotors in there as well. Our plates in here, and this should be it. Fingers crossed. So they're going in there. They're about to go in there. Job's a good one. Look at it, slowly creeping up. This thing is insane. Look at it. Holy crap. It's huge. I mean, I suppose a space elevator probably would be. But, oh look, there's the... Hey, there's the thing. The control panel, that's the words. I was looking for. Right, and there's some more this side. So you can kind of manually load things in. I'm not saying it's the right way to do it, but it's an option, and that's what we're taking for now. How are we looking? We've got our 50 of those. We've got 37, so we're about halfway there. We just need to chill out on the top here. I have enjoyed the exploration. I'd like it if they gave you some different weapons. They may well do later on to take out the charging dog thingies. A few other enemies we've seen as well. There was the fireball we saw with Jesse. There's some plants that seem to get agitated when you walk by and spit out poison. There was the spiders that we saw in the cave that I'd like to go in and explore a little bit more, but I haven't done any of that stuff yet. But I guess the big question is if the early access has they've done. If the early access continues to save, then we'll go from there. If not, it's kind of starting all over again. I do worry a little bit about replayability. Now I know there's different maps, but I do wonder what the replayability is. Okay, let's seal. Oh no, seal. It's been sealed. Send. Do we get to see anything? Oh, look, there's still one in the end there. I don't think I get to... Is that it? Is that it doing something, or has it been doing that all along? I don't know. So I don't know if we just have to keep sending these things. If we do, it means we have to up our game on the old production. So I'm not sure if that's actually sent or not. Well, it obviously has sent because it's not in here anymore, and they're asking us to do. But I think that says now delivery will unlock tier 5 and 6. So I wouldn't be surprised if we weren't in the alpha weekend. If tier 4 is unlocked. Oh look, coal power, nice. So because we unlocked this, we've now got coal power rebar gun. What? Ranged weapon for self-defense have to be reloaded after each use. Ammo for the gun. Biomass. Okay, primarily used for vehicles. What we got? Conveyor belt Mark II transports up to 120 resources per minute. Holy crap! And a stack of conveyor belts. That's pretty cool. That might help our... Oh my goodness! Tractor. That's insane. Can take the same things we've just used. Either send or receive resources to vehicles. There's an inventory of 48 slots transfers up to 120 stacks per minute. That is mental. I love it. So we could get a tractor. Should we do the same thing again? Let's put a little cut in here, and we'll be back with a tractor to end this episode. Okay, so we're back. Again, we've done stuff by hand that we shouldn't really do, but you know, all just to get a tractor. Here it is. You know, this must be the front, I reckon. It's got some lights on. Let's plonk this down. Here it is. E to drive the tractor. Holy crap. No path. How do I... E to open the workbench. We should put some biofuel in. Is this what it takes? Holy shitballs, look at me go! This is awesome. Nice. Oh, this is great. I love it. I mean, we could try and get some air. Feels like an appropriate way to leave it, doesn't it? Let's just in case. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, we're heading towards an edge. Oh god. Oh, there's a dog. Can we run it over? We did it. Screw you, dog. Oh, we didn't do it. What about this thing? This is what happens. People get vehicles, they turn into right idiots. Holy crap! We took it out. Oh, it's respawned. Let's do it again. I enjoyed that a little bit too much. Sorry, dude. Right, okay. Well, well, well. We've only got ourselves a bloody tractor. And we've turned into... Alright, bastard. Right. Let's head up this hill. Oh, there's another one. It's like bowling. Honk, honk. What's that thing? Oh, it's a little foxy thing. It is alright. Okay, we're going to jump off the cliff here. And that's how we're going to end this. After we run over this stupid doggy thing. Some of that, mate. Here we go. Whee! Oh, we did alright. We actually did okay. Can I handbrake it into my base, I wonder? So, we've got a tractor. The greatest day in Satisfactory. We have a tractor. And we did a little skid. So we'll see if we can get some truck loading stuff and that if we do carry on. This is awesome. I have to say I like this game a lot. I have slight concerns about the longevity of it. Just, I know there's different maps. I don't know if there's different enemies. But I just have slight concerns about what might come next. You know, once you've done this once, do you really want to start at the beginning and do it all again? But, you know, for an alpha weekend, I have had a massive amount of fun. I've played lots and lots of it. Early access, I think the next question is how much is it going to be? Because that might also make a decision on whether to get it or not. Please let me know what you think of this game. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like in the comments below. Please go and follow me on Twitter at ScottDogGaming, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you.